then right means by common man it is not possible to mix oil and water, right? But by the pharmacist it is possible, right? Because he is the technical man, right? He is a technical man and he can prepare the emulsion, and emulsion contain oil and water, right? So how can it is possible, right? Then by the use of emulsifying agent, right? Emulsifying agent, these are it is a one of the agent which can help the mix the oil and water each other. We can help to mix oil and water each other, right? It is the one main ingredient of emulsion preparation. Without emulsifying agent it is not possible to mix oil and water each other, or not possible to prepare a emulsion dosage form, right? So as like in our suspension, there there is a necessary to add a suspending agent, right? Suspending agent for the suspension, there is a necessary to use a suspending agent. But in case of emulsion there is a necessary of adding a emulsifying agent for the distribution of or mixing of two immiscible liquid each other, right? So let's see what is the exact definition of emulsifying agent. The agent which reduce the interfacial tension between two phase, oil phase and aqueous phase, that is liquid phase, and make them miscible with each other. Means those are the agent which help to reduce the interfacial tension between the two phase, that is oil and water or aqueous phase, right? So first of all I have to explain it, that is oil and water are not mixed, right? Then why? Because oil and water has a repulsion action, or as a repulsion action. It's just you compare with a, or also you can imagine the magnet or magnet, simple magnet, right? You are the know the magnet, right? That is, if we take a two magnet and two magnet, right? Magnet has a two pole, that is north pole and south pole, right? If we take a come in close the north and north pole, that time what happened? That is a repulsion. If we keep the close to the north and north pole, that time what happened? There is a repulsion, right? There is a repulsion, means oil and water are repelled to each other. There is a formation of repulsion action or repulsion force, right? That's why oil and water or aqueous phase can't mix with each other, right? So means there is a formation of or development of our one kind of force, one kind of tension or one kind of force on the surface of that phase, either it is oil or aqueous. Means that force we call it interfacial tension. Interfacial tension, the tension which is form on the or produce on the face of globules, oil globules or aqueous globules, right? Means oil and water has a repulsion action, that's why it is not mixed with each other, right? But the emulsifying agent plays a very important role, in which that emulsifying agent reduce that interfacial tension or that force or repulsion force, that helps to reduce or minimize the interfacial force. Due to that oil and aqueous phase or liquid phase mix with each other, as like means attraction, it form a or it produce a attraction force, as like north and south, as like magnet north and south attract to each other, right? That emulsifying agent are work as a increasing the attraction force between two phase by reducing the interfacial tension between or interfacial force between the टू फेज, राइट? मतलब जो मैग्नेट है उसका अगर नॉर्थ फेज नॉर्थ दो पोल होते हैं ना, नॉर्थ एंड साउथ, तो नॉर्थ पोल और नॉर्थ पोल अगर तुम क्लोज करोगे तो क्या होगा? रिपल्शन होगा, ठीक है? तो सिमिलरली और साउथ एंड नॉर्थ जो है पोल वो क्या होगा? अट्रैक्ट होगा, ठीक है? तो सिमिलरली ऑयल और एक्वस फेज या फिर वाटर के साथ भी यही होता है। ऑयल और जो वाटर है वो मिक्स नहीं होते क्योंकि वो रिपेल करते हैं एक दूसरे को, ठीक है? दूर फेंचते हैं। तो इसकी वजह से क्या होता है, ऑयल और वाटर जो है मिक्स नहीं होता है, ठीक है। लेकिन इमल्सिफाइंग एजेंट क्या करते हैं यहाँ पे, जो रिपल्शन फोर्स है उससे क्या करता है, कम करता है, दैट इज इंटरफेशियल फोर्स, एंड इंक्रीज द अट्रैक्शन फोर्स, राइट। अट्रैक्शन होगा तो क्या होगा, मिक्स होगा, एक साथ चिपक जाएंगे, ठीक है। तो उसी तरह का मैकेनिज्म जो है वर्क होता है इमल्सिफाइंग, मतलब इमल्शन में, विद द हेल्प ऑफ इमल्सिफाइंग एजेंट, मीन्स इट हेल्प्स टू रिड्यूस द इंटरफेशियल टेंशन और रिपल्शन टेंशन विच इज फॉर्म between the surface of oil and aqueous phase, right. And then by reducing the interfacial force and increasing the attraction force with the between a two phase oil and aqueous, that's why that two immiscible liquid are mixed or become mixed to each other, and we get a homogeneous mixture. We will get a homogeneous mixture. So दिस इज द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ इमल्सिफाइंग एजेंट, ठीक है। तो इमल्सिफाइंग एजेंट क्या करेगा, इंटरफेशियल टेंशन रिड्यूस करेगा या फिर अट्रैक्शन फोर्स जो है दो फेज में बढ़ाएगा, तो इससे क्या होगा, जो ऑयल और एक्वस फेज है वो मिक्स हो जाएंगे एक दूसरे के साथ, और हमें एक होमोजेनियस मिक्सचर क्या होगा, ऑब्टेंड होगा, ठीक है। सो दिस इज द मेन रोल ऑफ अवर इमल्सिफाइंग एजेंट. I am again said, I again say that is, without emulsifying agent we can't prepare the emulsion, right? So let's remember it. So afterward, that is a, then actually it form a thin film over the globule. In order to scatter them totally in continuous phase, we get a stable emulsion. Means actually what happened, as I said, that is it form a attraction force, right? It form a attraction force. मैंने मैग्नेट का जो एग्जांपल दिया था वो जनरल एग्जांपल है, एक्चुअली ऐसे मैकेनिज्म में वर्क नहीं करता है, लेकिन तुम्हें क्विकली याद होने के लिए या फिर समझने के लिए मैंने मैग्नेट का एग्जांपल दिया है। और जो मैग्नेट एग्जांपल है 50% जो है सिमिलर वैसे ही वर्क करता है, ठीक है, लेकिन थोड़ा सा अलग मेथड से। तो एक्चुअली क्या होता है, जो व्हाट हैपन, दैट इज there is a emulsifying agent to form one film or form one coat or film over the globules, over the fine globules, right? Over the fine globules, because of forming a film of or cover of emulsifying agent on the surface of globules, that globules are distributed or scattered into a totally into a continuous phase, and due to total scattered or totally distribution into a continuous phase, will get a stable kind of emulsion, ठीक है। तो मैंने जस्ट जो मैग्नेट का एग्जांपल वो जस्ट तुम्हें समझने के लिए, अंडरस्टैंड होने के लिए किया था, लेकिन एक्चुअली वैसा जो वर्क नहीं होता है वो, लेकिन सिमिलर उसी तरह वर्क करता है। जो फाइन ग्लोबुल्स होते हैं, मतलब डिस्पर्स फेज के जो फाइन ग्लोबुल्स होते हैं, उसमें क्या होता है, जो इमल्सिफाइंग एजेंट है वो एक फाइन फिल्म या फिर थिन फिल्म कवर प्रोड्यूस करता है या फिर कवर करता है, ठीक है। तो होने की वजह से क्या होता है, जो फाइन ग्लोबुल्स है वो कंटिन्यूस फेज में टोटली स्कैटर्ड होता है या फिर डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होता है, ठीक है, टोटली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो जाता है, अच्छे से प्रॉपर्ली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो जाता है, डिस्पर्स हो जाता है। तो उसकी वजह से क्या होता है, जो ऑयल और वाटर है वो मिक्स हो जाता है, मतलब थोड़े टाइम के लिए मिक्स हो जाता है या फिर सफिशिएंट टाइम के लिए मिक्स हो जाता है, ठीक है, प्रॉपरली टोटली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो जाता है। और उसकी वजह से हमें क्या होता है, एक स्टेबल काइंड ऑफ हमें इमल्शन मिलता है, ठीक है। सो दिस इज द एक्चुअली व्हाट हैपेंड, इट फॉर्म अ थिन फिल्म ओवर ग्लोबुल इन ऑर्डर टू स्कैटर देम, डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड देम टोटली इन अ कंटिन्यूस फेज ड्यू टू फॉर्मेशन ऑफ थिन फिल्म ऑफ emulsifying agent on the surface of fine globules. That's why that fine globules totally scattered into a continuous phase, right? Means totally distributed into a continuous phase, and we will get a stable kind of emulsion, right? Also, as like the suspension, there is also need of shaking before, whenever we are going to take a emulsion dosage form, before taking it we should shake it properly, right? Shake it properly for the distribution, properly scattering of disperse phase or globules into the continuous phase, right? It is a very necessary, shaking is very necessary. Then the globule size is emulsion between 0.25 to 25 micron diameter. Means also there is a on specification of our on one range, that is one range, as like our suspension dosage form, there is a range of solid particles, fine divided particles, right? Solid particles that should be 0.5 to 5 micron, right? But there is also a range of or size of globules, means size of disperse phase. It should be between 0.5 to 25. It is the official range. If we will get or if we will make a fine globules with the range of 0.5 to 25 micron, that time we will get a chances of getting a stable kind of emulsion or a preparation, right? It is a one official limit, right? That is 25 to 0.25 to 25 micron, right, diameter. Then if we will make the global size larger than this, right, that time also we will get a stable kind of emulsion, right? Stable kind of emulsion. And according to changing its size of globules, their name also, the emulsions and the name of emulsion also will change accordingly, right? So let's see, emulsion categories into different form according to their size, right? According to their size means also the emulsion are basically divided into various categories according to their various form, right? As like its phase, according to its phase also it is classified. As I said, that is oil, water in oil, that is a category of or classification of or type of our emulsion, and that is divided on the basis of phase, but in which there is also we can categorize the emulsion with a different form or a different form with the help of or according to their global size, the size of disperse phase, right? So let's see what is we can, that is categorize into three kind of form, that is coarse emulsion, fine emulsion, micro emulsion. And this is the classification on the basis of the global size of global size, on the basis of global size, right? On the basis of global size. And in our previous topic we also can we see the classification or types of emulsion on the basis of their phase, but it is the on the basis of their global size. It is a types of emulsion on the basis of their global size, right? So let's see, coarse emulsion, fine emulsion, micro emulsion, right? There is a three form, that is coarse emulsion, fine emulsion, micro emulsion. So let's see, if our emulsion having a large globules means near to the 25, that is 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, that time we will call it our emulsion is a coarse kind of preparation. On the basis of their global size we can call it coarse emulsion, right? That is the, just you understand, that is, or remember, that is, it is classified on the basis of global size, not the phase, right? So coarse emulsion, whenever we will make a large global size of emulsion, that time we will call it our preparation is a coarse emulsion, right? Then fine emulsion having a global size 5 micron, right? Having a global size 5 micron, that is, if our global size above the 25 and below the above the 20 and 20 micron and below the 25, with that time we will call it coarse emulsion. If our emulsion contain a global size that is 5 micron means 5 micron, 6 micron, 4 micron, that time we will call it our emulsion is a fine emulsion, right? Understand, the global size, if global size is 5 micron, that time we will call it fine emulsion. If it's large, between above the 25 micron and between 25 to 20 to 25, that time we will call it coarse. And when it is the global size is a 5, 6 or 4, that time we will call it fine emulsion. Then our third is micro emulsion. This is the very fine form of our